Hi, my name is Eris Moody. This is where I decide to end my story as far as, a life growing journey. Because I was a young kid growing up on Cartoon Network who adapted to public school, who was actually legitimately popular for more than 4 months. And I didn't end up like those kids in Camp Sweeney who get kicked out of public school within a week. This story is about Alma, a girl I tried to bang freshman year where they claim I tried to use a toothpick. I had curly hair, wore purple, wore colorful outfits, and had Jesus on my feet. Sometimes I'll come off as if I was to wear brown, turquoise, other miscellaneous colors. So the whole point of Alma is referring my life to DBZ, letting you know that girl ended, I grew up passing that, to see how I ended my diary. There was this dance move, that was going around town called Tut. And, at school I was the best at tutting. So, Alma and me were, the heavily aware couple. If you ever watch this, like, a reality show, a dance show, a break dance show, literally, we're both are rated as contenders. I wore black, red, and gray Argyle, and literally, and so Alma kept on checking out the Argyle every single day. And see, even admitted that she tried to ask me out, and they harassed her. They're yours. It's funny because Alma sounds like a dude, but a dude that's sexy as fuck. I came over here, adapting to Mystic, Master Mystic, the older brothers gang, and every older brothers gang, literally, like, they like to reference Cooler, and, Blue Jordans, and claim that they're not cheating at Tekkaichi, literally. So the whole time I was wondering, how do I surpass my brothers playing Tekkaichi? But when it came to adapting to a system, I felt completely the same. I was competing with people who've been like 300, 200 all around the place. Well, 200 used to be a delicacy in high school. See, somebody tried to claim that I wasn't social when I was ranked in something. That I loved all of her beautiful double D tits. The whole time around school when we're, hanging out with guys like, Josh Watkins and, Ralph Hayes, literally, they're wondering if I should ask her out first. I'm like, you're such an awkward, you're such a fucking dumbass, you're such a fucking imbecile, especially as me as an adult. So when I had to lead the whole Funimation crew with Christopher Sabat along, I picked, my character from my series Nons, Shishi Selly as, the creator and mascot, driving, Courtney to summer school. The whole meaning of, Courtney's summer school is, I'm a dad, I'm OG, literally, and, fitting in all that shit's outdated, which is why I reference Alma like, yo, my DBZ timeline is done. It's time to go on to bigger and better things, which is why this is coming to the end of my channel. This is for Courtney's summer school, so go watch the movie Kajillionaire on Freevee, and it shows you exactly what happens to me as there. Go watch, on Freevee from Proud and Nada and Kajillionaire. It shows you exactly what happened freshman year and how they criticized me. And when you do your research to say I used to do things before and I'm limited, that if I have the same tools it doesn't matter, or if you actually do your research, that actually means that I'm smarter now, I'm 10 times smarter than, especially if double check with people like NASA. If anybody, has a hookup or has a connection to NASA, literally just tell them some things that you heard in my videos and they'll be able to respond and reciprocate, correctly. The whole point of this video, why Alma is a voice actor for Ubineji, but why it doesn't feel obvious on my end is because of how, you and many other people, treat the situation and rely on me calling out you specifically when that makes you feel uncomfortable. I live in a generation that ignores lies and inflicts facts and only inflicts facts in a certain area, and I have to, warn you that that's gang member shit. Anytime I go, literally, that means I'm imitating a gang member. That's gang member shit. I used to fight one hand in front of the other, literally, and they claimed that it was a toothpick, literally, and niggas like, Sean Gray, Joey Ratty, all the hikers, Telequito, all the hikers of my high school knew what was up. They knew I belonged to Alma, and they knew I belonged to Marissa. So when I made my Dragon Ball Z timeline, officially ended, is when I got to face, haiku rappers like, T.I., Flavor Flav, literally, and Uncle Tommy was there, literally, at the scene, at the time, literally, when I fought Flavor Flav, not the paper mache, Uncle Tommy that you use for propaganda. and I wasn't feeling nice, but Chris only let me see my signature one time. I'm like, man, it's not gonna be the same 2 years where your family goes in their toaster. So after TI, my Dragon Ball Z timeline ended, which is why I relied on one. You claimed I was social at the year I was most social freshman year, which is why I should have got armor, but you let things drag on. You let things drag on like Shikamaru. You let things drag on like Shikamaru when my dick is around. So I beat T.I., Tyler J.Z, but I lost to Flavor Flav, and me explain that to the anime community, I feel is criminally heinous to you. I feel like you should understand, you should respect my flow, you should respect my vibe, but you just don't, and you just won't do it. So, you know, on this note, I'm ending my channel unless I get, you know, professional signatures or requests, unless somebody professional, you know, comes to me in person, you know, and we actually do studio work together, and it's on camera that we do studio work together. I'm ending my channel, because I actually do, you know, backbreaking work, you know, in order to give you guys content, and I don't get professional feedback. Like, I don't get money, literally, but I get things that I compare to money, like Woodland. And when everybody says that they played your ass, how come me and the anime community are all falling back to the same research where it comes to rappers like me and Fabulous? You took it fast, that rapper could be, you know, close by. Snoop Dogg's wears underwear isn't a thing. So in conclusion, if the game doesn't exist, that means we can finally move on, and we can finally let somebody else take the game. You guys watch famous comic book character or where you're happy. What let me know, you know, from my last incident is even though literally I have full control of my media, I don't know where my media could go. Literally. So me having the voice actor every year to beg for a photo, you know, does mean a lot. It does mean a lot where it comes to Close Encounter. It's definitely a confirmation, but it's not a confirmation every day. It's not a confirmation when you wake up. So you let all these movies pop up. I'm like, I can't get any movies, not none of them, not even the fucking scandals, you know, All Might and Baby, literally. And then I grew up to realize that All Might and Baby might be a bad idea. So for get some good news, okay, so if not, nothing happens. I already gave all my technology to NASA, so you know, certain things are confiscated, you know, everything's not confiscated. My moon base will be owned by NASA, but you know, until we get more official confirmations, like, you know, me having exclusive videos for me to watch over and over again, like, you know, Fortress, you know, Brick House Bandit, maybe, then, you know, I'm not gonna keep trying on YouTube, because this is too much, you know, strain. This is too much, you know, backbreaking stuff in order for me to keep going. But this is Ludacris, the former legend. This is the guy who claimed to use a toothpick, but really the number 2 pencil when I'm out.